Hi. It's another rainy day. The sun came out for me tonight though, so I'm very grateful for that. Today is August 25th, 2026, day 25 of the 5K a day challenge, where I'm walking to bring awareness to addiction, recovery, and sobriety. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I joined a group on Facebook yesterday and I unfollowed it today. I left it today. It was a women's group of people trying to become sober or remain sober, and it was just really hard to see some of their posts. Oh, I got tied up with Ben. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was really hard. Some of the people, I had kind words for them and encouragement, and that's what I'm really trying to do with this page. Not 100% of it's going to be about sobriety, but that's a big part of it because that's where a big change in my life started, was with my sobriety. But it was just very painful to read some of what they were saying. And
total distance 1 mile.
It's very painful to hear some of them relapsing and going back to it and trying to rationalize it, or none of them are really making excuses for it. It's just they were trying to come to terms with it, and I thank God this time have not had one falter, never taking that step of taking a drink. It's poison to me. I know that. It's a trap that I can't fall into again. Not everybody's like that. A lot of people who are following me or coming to my page for like fitness or fasting or things like that, can drink healthfully. That they don't go down that scary road that I do when I drink. It's just some people are prone to addiction and some aren't. And I happen to be one of the ones that I can't drink at all. Can't. One drink leads to 12 and passing out and doing stupid stuff that I can't take back. But hearing some of their stories, it brought me right back to that feeling. And even just now, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I don't want to go back there ever again. And I hope that someone sees my posts and is inspired by it, that their life does not have to continue down that bad path. I'm 50 years old, and my life was hell for the last 15 years, and I was doing things that I shouldn't and making mistakes, and it was all because I was never sober. I would wake up and start drinking, and that was the life that I was living. And no, I wasn't drunk at work, but I would wake up hungover or with alcohol still in my system from the night before, get through my work day, and then start drinking again. That was the reality of my situation. But what I'm getting at is that at my age, while I am trying to encourage younger people so that their life doesn't have to go down that path, what my point is in posting these videos is to be someone that my age group can relate with, and my place in life. A mother, a grandmother, a person who just has a normal job. I'm just a normal person who fell into all of this, and that's my point, is it can happen to anyone. And if you are in this situation, there is hope for you. You don't have to live that way. Your life does not have to end as an addict, as an alcoholic. There are support groups that you can look towards to help you if that's what helps you. It did not help me. That is not what saw me through. I tried going to AA. That wasn't something that helped me either. Going to AA made me want to drink more, and I know that that organization has helped so many people, and it works for a lot of people. And if you follow the 12 steps, it's very likely that it will help you too. But that's not what worked for me. What worked for me was deciding that my life was worth living for, and being alert and aware and not hiding within the drink was worth living for, and the people in my life were worth living for, and the people that I had lost, and the child that I lost. The child that I lost to addiction. He didn't die, but he was lost. And that was what drug me down. But the other people that were left were worth coming out of that for, and setting that aside and moving on. And that's what I had to do, and that's what I've done. And you can do it too. Whatever it is that you are hiding from or not wanting to face, you need to find the strength within yourself to do it, and be there for the people that love you, and recognize that even though this world can be hateful, there's still a lot of good left in it. And all you're doing by hiding within your addiction is adding to the evil. If you can bring yourself out of it, you can be a part of the good and add to the goodness, and make other people see too that it's worth living. It is worth participating. It's worth being a part of, and the people in your life are worth it. Well, that was sad. Sorry. That's why I left that group. Oh, it just brought me right back, and today's good. Today was a good day, but I can't go back there, and I will fill this page with inspiration, and I will be there for whoever needs me one-on-one, but I just can't pour myself into a group where that's right in my face. I guess I'm just not ready for that yet. I've had even professionals tell me that maybe I could be an advocate or a peer counselor, maybe someday, but it's still too raw. Over a year later, and it's still raw, so it takes time. Everything takes time, no matter what you're doing.